Hello everyone, hello Facebook Live. Today I'm actually going to talk about one thing that you must not let happen to you. Do not let them happen to you because you want to be successful building a business, okay? So for those that don't know me, I am Sabine Matharo. I'm the Fast Track Business Launch Strategist, and I help women and men as well, like you, how to launch and build a sustainable business so that you can replace your income, work around your family, and create the lifestyle you desire. So it is about don't let these things stop you from making it happen. That's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Now, last time I talked about 10 key components that make things happen for you, and I'm actually going to repeat them as well because they're so important, and then I'm going to pick out the one thing that's like the thing that you must not, you must overcome in order to make it happen for you. Because I know exactly what you're going through. I know how it is like when you no longer want to be an employee, facing the lack of flexibility until retirement, you're working around the clock and you're still not making the income that you're truly worth, or you are being overwhelmed by the idea of launching your business, or you lack clarity about your future and your business direction. Or you're just not sure how and where to start, even though you know you've got enough skills and passion to conquer absolutely the world, okay? So how great would it feel to be able to replace your current income and work flexibly from home? That would enable you to work around your family, and you would be able to have real lifestyle and also freedom around family and what you need to do. Like, for example, we all have holidays. I've got families, holidays, half term it is right now in the UK, and I have the pleasure of working at home, and then also spending time with my children and being able to do the school runs during the term times as well. I have also been able to create a passion business. So how would you feel about, doing what you really love, something that is fun, and you can really help others with a unique skill set and talent that you have, because that will be something that is deeply meaningful and fulfilling to you as well. And also, don't we all need a plan B or some sort of security, because there could be redundancies around the corner any day. I've been made redundant quite a few times in my life, and that always means like you've got to pick yourself up again. You've got to write your CV, you've got to apply, you've got to handle some rejections as well, which hurt your self-esteem, and then you're just going to work for someone else again, and it may be that there's another redundancy wave again at some point. And also, think about retirement. How do you want to retire? What sort of lifestyle do you want to have in retirement? Is it enough that you're just working until you retire, and is the money going to be enough? Or is it something that you maybe you're doing something in addition and building something for yourself right now in order to enhance your retirement plan so that you have more funds, and also maybe even not even wait until retirement until you can have all the fun and have some more holidays, okay? So this is actually why I've actually put together a free 5-day challenge, which is going to happen next week, starting on Monday, the 30th of October. And I'd love to have you come along, join in. This is really made for you. If you want to kickstart your business and take it to the next level, then I've designed this challenge especially for you. Now, the link to register is actually in the description, so do follow that, and then I'll give you access to the Facebook group and the workbooks that are going to come through as well, because I'm going to be live in the Facebook group every day, Monday to Friday, teaching you the 5 steps to build and fast track your business. So let's go back into today's topic. We said about don't let this one thing stop you from making it happen, okay? Now, I just want to go back 2 steps, because I was talking about the 10 key components that make things happen for you, and then we're going to pick out the one thing to avoid and overcome. Now, the key components were, number 1, it was commitment. It's being committed to something, to being committed to making things work and taking action. Number 2 is about knowing why you are doing something. There is no point in doing, doing a random activity if you don't know how it all fits together and how it's going to help you achieve your plans. Number 3 is about following a passion and being yourself, really, and doing something that you are enjoying. Because if you go into business and you're not doing something that you are not, that you're enjoying, then life isn't very fun. And also you will not be in your zone of genius, because that happens when you are really passionate about something, when you really know your things, and then you could really passionately talking about something, and you can actually be very contagious with your passion, right? Number 4, I've touched it already. So it's doing things and not just talking about it, just go and do the things, okay? That's quite easy. Number 5, it's about being curious and taking risks. Yes, let's be curious, take risks. If you don't open up your mind, if you are not trying new things, then obviously you're not opening up to new opportunities, to new avenues. And if you do the same things over and over again, then you're probably not going to make that change. So you've got to actually come out of your comfort zone and try new things and take some risks and just go for it, okay? That was number 5. So number 6 is about being consistent. Being consistent in what you do and what you say, and being consistent in delivering what you promise as well. So it's no good doing a Facebook post on a Monday and then nothing for 3 weeks. It's about being consistent and getting out there to your customers and communicating on a consistent basis and in a consistent way. Number 7, it's about being persistent. Now, sometimes things don't work out and it's just one way, it didn't work, so you should go ahead and try another way. Like, was it Thomas Edison who has invented the electricity light bulb? He was probably trying thousands of times and it didn't work, but he always found a way how it didn't work, and then he just changed and tweaked his strategy, or I guess his methods, and all of a sudden at some point it did work. So had he not been persistent, had he just taken it as a failure, he would have not moved forward, and he would have not made it happen. Number 8 is to follow a plan and track yourself. So I think we all have lots of ideas in our heads, and sometimes it's just about getting things down on paper and really focus on a few important things rather than trying to run around in circles and trying to multitask. So it's about having a clear plan in place and also tracking what you're doing. And that gives you also a great boost of self-confidence, because you can actually tick the box and say, well, I've done that and I've achieved something, okay? Number 9 is dealing with fear, and I'm actually going to talk in more detail about dealing with fear today. And then number 10 talked about on Monday about not being scared to move out of your comfort zone, and that actually is connected with dealing with fear. So when you move out of your comfort zone, that means that you're doing tasks which you haven't done before, or it's probably new to you, or maybe you have to learn new technology. You might want to try some Facebook ads, and you're just kind of a bit sort of apprehensive and scared because you don't know what to expect, you don't know how to do, you don't know how to get started. And most importantly, or I guess the underlying fear of failure, perhaps. So let's talk about dealing with fear. So fear is connected to high anxiety levels, okay? Because if you're doing something that is outside of your comfort zone, your anxiety levels are much higher. You feel nervous, you feel scared, and you just feel like you can't do it. Now, deep inside you, if you do analyze this feeling, it's actually fear of failure, and I already just mentioned that. Now, You might be worrying that you are not good enough until you kind of done it. Okay, you might be worrying, oh, I can't afford it until I have saved up that much money. I am not going to be happy until I've got a new car. Okay, so it's that sort of worry. I'm not good enough yet. We're waiting for something better. Okay, you might think, oh, I don't have enough experience to start a business. I don't have anything to give. And you just feel like it's a massive mountain to climb when it comes to starting and running a business. Now, actually, I do remember it was just a few months ago when I was speaking to one of my clients before she was working with me. She was absolutely worried that there is so much technology involved nowadays that she doesn't know where to get started and how to actually put those technology pieces together, how to attract customers online. But she did absolutely know that she wanted or she needed to make that transition to leverage the internet. And she was also worried that there's so much information online and that it's already such a crowded marketplace. And lastly, she didn't really know what it meant, but she really mentioned to me a few times, well, you need to run some campaigns to be successful, and you've kind of have to have this celebrity status, and you have to have all these people following me in order to be able to build up a successful business. Okay, so actually I had to address some of these myths, which I will unpick right now for you as well. Now, the components were really, number one, it was worry. Okay, she was worried about not being enough, about being hitting overwhelm and all the technology. And it was almost like self-sabotage, because it's that internal talk with yourself, telling yourself that you aren't up to scratch. And that is absolutely not helpful. It's that nagging monkey in your head that is mostly negative, and that is putting you down. Okay, and that sort of makes you feel like you aren't worth it. Okay, then there's another part in your mind, probably the second voice, that's your sort of logical side of the brain, and that logical side of the brain is probably talking to the monkey on your shoulder and says, oh yeah, maybe you're right, yeah, I'm not even sure what I can share with people, what service would I be able to offer, I'm not ready yet, I'm not capable of doing it, there's such a jungle out there, and so on. Okay, yeah, that second voice is probably saying, yeah, you're absolutely right, but guess what, it's time to shut up those voices. Okay, tell them to go away, because I'm telling you, you are worth it. You and we all have a unique skill to offer. We are capable, and the time is right, because you don't want to delay having the lifestyle that you desire. I mean, absolutely, I do agree there's never a perfect time, but then life isn't perfect, and you sometimes need to make that leap. You must trust yourself to be able to do it. Don't be too self-critical. And also, you must forgive yourself, because I know we have all made past mistakes, and then probably, that actually leads to, again, fear of failure. Oh, I failed before, it didn't work before, I'd rather not try it again. But really, forgive yourself for your past mistakes, trust yourself, and have courage. Okay, because what you need to do is you need to create the space and the commitment to expand and change, and that change only comes from within you, because you've got a reason why you want to make it happen for you, right? I mean, who are you doing it for? How will the results feel? How will they look like? What sort of lifestyle will you be living? Maybe how will you be feeling inside? And how about your husband or your wife, your children? What can you provide for them? And most importantly, how will you be feeling about yourself that you did it, that you jumped that fear, that worry, and you actually come through it? Okay, Because I've seen it many times when my clients come to me, they want to start their business, or they're stuck, they want to grow their business, and they have some sort of worry or some overwhelm issues, or they don't know how to do the technology. I mean, my clients, I see them growing from strength to strength, and they're providing, to themselves that they can overcome these fears, and that they can overcome the complexity and the overwhelm as well. And I have to tell you, there is actually a step-by-step process to overcome all these challenges. These things can be solved, okay? You can also build a business with joy, ease, and confidence because you are following a blueprint. That is actually what I teach. And I know everyone is on an individual path, and there is room for all of us, and we can all also put our own stamp on things. But do remember one thing: you cannot conquer the world overnight. You must set yourself realistic expectations and targets so that you don't become frustrated if you aren't a millionaire overnight. Okay, because I have seen it many, many times before that the gurus out there create a buzz around systems that make you thousands overnight. And to be honest, I've been distracted with so many shiny objects. But when you all strip it down, it comes down to probably 5 steps really that it takes to launch, build, and grow a sustainable business. And I'm always talking about a business that is ethical, that understands your customer, and that is honest, and that delivers. Okay, so I hope that motivates you. And thank you, Heather, for joining and for the likes and the hearts. Appreciate that. So what I will be teaching you over the next week during my free challenge is exactly this: how you can launch in 5 steps. That's why I did it in 5 days. You can launch, build, and grow your sustainable business that's ethical. You understand your customers because you will be able to have a clear message, and that's honest and delivers. Now, let me tell you a bit more about the challenge, okay? The challenge will help you to end fear of failure by following these 5 proven steps. You will feel more fulfilled by launching your business because you can work around family. You will build your business sustainably and consistently, rather than sort of failing, giving up after a few months, trying something and then moving on. That's not what I want, okay? So that you can actually create a positive outlook in life, and that you and your brand can become impactful, powerful, and will boost your self-confidence. And if you serve others, you impact others, the more money will be coming to you. You will be attracting money because you are serving others. You are oozing self-confidence. You are oozing impact. Okay, that's what we want. So yes, I am absolutely excited as well, Heather. I can't wait. So I'm just putting the last final touches in place. The link is in the description if you like to join us for next week. So that would be amazing to have you on board as well. So let me just see if I can screen share from here. And no, I can't. There's normally a screen share button. So it's actually 5daychallenge.gr8, number 8.com. And I'm just going to read very quickly what's involved. So I'll show you how to kickstart and scale your business to the next level without the overwhelm and confusion, so that you can, number 1, swiftly implement an efficient daily action plan that drives results. Number 2, easily locate and connect with your ideal clients. Number 3, smoothly build a system around lead generation and sales. Number 3, masterfully leverage automation. Or number 4 that was actually. So it was 4 things here. Now, I'll share with you my tried and tested strategies to launch and fast track your business with ease and joy. The points we're going to cover is how to permanently banish the overwhelm so that you know exactly what you need to do on a daily basis to consistently exceed your targets and drive the results that you desire. Number 2, it's the simple but vital steps to plan clear short-term and long-term actions that deliver your desired results. Even if you're just starting up, especially, you're going to get a head start into 2018 as well. How to map out and monetize your skills and passions so that you can attract and speak to your perfect clients with confidence and enthusiasm. Then I'm going to share my 3-step process, how to build powerful messaging and targeting that creates crystal clarity around your business model and ideal client avatar, so that you'll never ever have to waste time or energy again reinventing yourself. And I have seen that many times, that the business has started and after a few months they're sort of having to go back a few steps, back to basics, and think, well, hang on, who am I serving? What's my message? I have to rejig the whole thing again, right? So this is about building really strong foundations for your business. Then we're going to look at the secrets that skyrocket your online visibility fast and generate more leads on social media. Even if you're starting from scratch with no email list or following, I said before, you don't have to have a celebrity status to be making it. There is room enough. There are tools available that we can use. Then we're going to talk about how to overcome your fear of complex tech stuff and automate your sales process so that you can really enjoy time freedom. Now, this was a big bugbear of mine because I am not a tech person at all. And I was absolutely overwhelmed because all I could see was these fancy sales funnels and messages and emails. And I was like, I'm going to connect this all together. But I have now sussed it out and I've put together really simple steps, okay, to leave out all the fluff and the shiny stuff, simple steps to make it work for you. Then we're going to talk about how to follow up with ease so that you can continuously nurture and, most importantly, convert your leads into paying customers. That's the end goal, isn't it? Right. So when is this going to happen? It is going to start on Monday, the 30th of October, over 5 days till the 3rd of November. It's going to happen in my Facebook group. To sign up, please go to the link in the description. It's really easy to get involved. You sign up, you'll receive a daily worksheet and reminders from me as well directly into your inbox. It will support your actions and implementation, because that's what I want. I want you to implement, not just watching videos and then doing nothing. Okay, I want you to implement and then come out after the 5 days. You do have an action plan in place. All right. So looking forward to seeing you in the challenge. If you feel anyone could benefit, please tag them or share. Give me likes and hearts. That would be amazing. So I'll be back tomorrow with another topic. Take care. Bye-bye.